Peter Obi did not lose the last election. Peter Obi won the last election. INEC and the judiciary performed their magic.
So, I mean, the government of the day will say, Mr. Farotimi, that they are making...
Which government? The government that cannot even ensure that we have fuel. Which government? Do you have government? You have exploiters, buccaneers, thieves.
But, I mean,
which government?
The government of the day will say they are making efforts in fixing the problem that they met on the ground. It's still early in the day. They just have about a year.
I'm Chinese too. I'm Chinese and I'm 6'7". Do you believe me? The government of the day has said they are making effort. We see the effort now. They are making effort. They are buying private jet. They are buying yacht. They are spending 21 billion to renovate. They are spending 90-something billion on arch. Is that the, and then they are falsely and fraudulently implementing Orosanye report. They are busy privatizing NNPC. We are busy refining in Malta and everywhere. We see the effort they are making. So I'm Chinese too, Sheung, and I'm 6'7". Do you believe me?
So you don't see any good that this government has done since the last 1 year?
Do you see it?
No, I'm asking. You know, because I'm a journalist. I'm asking.
See, I had no expectation of anything good from this government. Nobody steals power to benefit the people. It does not happen. I do not expect the mercies of a thief who has robbed me. I was not under any illusion whatsoever about this government.
Something very remarkable happened in the history of Nigerian politics, and that is the fact, for the first time, that the ruling party is not even scared about the two opposition parties, PDP and the Labour Party. Instead, they are more scared about a political movement called Obidient Movement. Now, how do I know? Now, just watch an APC person go on air. They must mention Peter Obi. They must mention the Obidient Movement. They are so obsessed with the movement and Peter Obi. You'll be thinking that the movement is even a political party. The second thing, just go online. You will notice that APC supporters, they are so obsessed with the Obidient Movement. In fact, they just launched what they called Twitter Arms Squad. Yes, this May 2025. And then just come on X, formerly called Twitter, and you, instead of posting what their principal, Bola Tinubu, is doing in office, they will not be posting what he's doing. They'll be focused on, you know, talking about Peter Obi, talking about the Obidient Movement. In fact, even on the day that Tinubu is inaugurating his 2 years in office, it will shock you to notice what they are posting online. They were all about the Obidient Movement. So that shows you how much they dread that movement, how much they are more focused on the movement. You don't even see APC supporters talk about Atiku or talk about PDP or Labour Party. They don't go there. They are just more focused on Peter Obi and the Obidient Movement. So you notice that they are more scared about this movement, much more than the two political parties that are supposed to be the opposition parties. And here is why, or here are the reasons why they are so much scared about the Obidient Movement. Let me give you reasons. Number one, they cannot control the Obidient Movement. Now, the Obidient Movement is made up of a demography that is so difficult for APC to control. Now, most of them, or rather many of them, live abroad. They are established, and then many of them are young. So you notice that this is a demography that they find difficult to control, and that is where they are having a big problem, you know, with this movement. Now, so many of them, they are not looking for money. They are not looking for any political appointment. They are not looking for any political power. They don't need all of that. So all they want is to see Nigeria work. So this is a group of people that is unique, so which is very difficult for APC to control. So because normally it would have been that they will know how to handle them, probably, you know, give them appointments, or, you know, make them promises, or even give them money. But this group of people, they are not after these things. So this becomes an issue for them. So it makes them dread the movement. It makes them fear the movement so much. So number two reason why APC dreads the Obidient Movement is that this movement is the only movement that actually provides robust opposition to them. Now, the PDP honestly, I've always said it that PDP was better in governance, but they are so useless in opposition. So PDP is not an issue. In fact, APC is not even looking at PDP as an opposition. The Labour Party, in the other hand, we all know that so many people that won election in Labour Party were just opportunists. They were not actually members of the Obidient movement. So those were many of them. There are some of them who are actually called Obidients, but so many of them are not. So you see them dancing to the tune of the APC. But the only group of people in Nigeria, both abroad, that are giving APC real opposition is the Obidient movement. And even Sheikh Husani accepted that. He said, remove the Obidient, Nigeria will be faced with tyranny. Yes, that was Sheikh Husani before he joined the APC. So he actually made that statement. Another person was Abimbola Adelakun of Punch newspaper. She said, if there is anything still called political opposition and activism in Nigeria, it is the Obidient movement. So the movement is the only body in Nigeria that gives APC what is real opposition, not PDP, not Labour Party, but the Obidient movement. So that is why they dread this movement so seriously. The third thing is that this movement is the only movement that tells them that they didn't win the election. Now, whenever an Obidient person is being interviewed, someone like Dele Farotimi or Aisha Yesufu or Kenneth Okonkwo, they always remind the interviewer that Tinubu didn't win the election. Now, you could see Dele Farotimi saying the same thing in that interview, and this rattles them. They don't like it. Now, this is 2 years into an election, 2 years into their inauguration, and they are always being reminded that they didn't win the election. So, it has not happened before in Nigeria. Before now, the opposition would have moved on, and maybe for some of them will even be looking for appointment in the ruling party. But for the first time, after how many years, they are being reminded that they didn't win the election, and they are struggling with legitimacy problem. And the only group that normally will remind them this truth is the Obidient movement. So that is one of the reasons why they dread this movement. The fourth and the last one is the fear of 2027. Now, yes, if you don't look well, you will not understand that they are scared. Now, they don't know what is going to happen in 2027. The truth is that the only group that APC is scared of as regards to 2027 is the Obidient movement. And that is why you will see them fixated on the movement. I don't even see them. Like I keep saying, they don't reply Atiku. They don't even mention Atiku. They don't mention Shore or any other group. But they are always about the Obidient movement, because they know that this movement is the only political movement that has what it takes to undo them in 2027. And that is why they are so scared. They dread the movement. So, and that is the actual truth. And please, if you are finding any value from this video, kindly share this video. Please, I really plead with you to kindly share it, and then also follow us, and also subscribe if you have not subscribed. And then finally, to you Obidient and well-meaning Nigerian, now 2027 is already around the corner. APC has started. We all know they have started campaigning. The only thing I will tell you is, don't be scared about whatever they are doing. They are coming with grandstanding to show you that they have captured everywhere. Remember all they told us in 2023. Just remember, just once you want to be scared, then remember 2023. We were written off completely, and we came like a hurricane, and they were shocked. 2027, we will do much more. And I always remind you, our leaders have assured us that 2027 will be different. So let's trust the process. Let's trust them. Remember, a new Nigeria is possible. God bless you.